From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Popped him up. Realmuto over to his right. 1 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
So coming to the plate, Juan Lagares, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike. Swing better.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Seth Lugo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Striding into the box, Leo Estrada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Hit on the ground to third. Flores has it. And there's one down now. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
You got it. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. Up next from Miami, Tim Beckham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Have a nice flight home, Mets.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Conforto, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Strike him out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He's running. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. Sinking liner toward left. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
All right, Marlins.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Josh Bell the next to hit. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bell brings in a batting average resting just under .320 and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Seth Lugo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-1 home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Push softly over toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Jose Reyes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Yeah. And he takes strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Brian Anderson is on deck. Here's the pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You can slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half. He was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
The 0-2 home. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here's the 2-1 home. Grounded to the right. And a diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, number 12. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 21 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Still down 3-0. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Digging in to try it again, Juan Lagares, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air to center field. Brinson's in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He's down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Adam Conley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Adam Conley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. I'm set with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leo Estrada. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Curveball that catches the inside corner. Up around the face. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
And Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Brinson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that one just missed outside. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Castro's able to get there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 55.
Next up from New York, Josh Bell. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Line drive to center field. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses. Lofted in the air out to right field. Conforto giving chase. 2 gone. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Get a hit. Come on.
2-2.
2-2 to count.
Here now the 2-2 is a called third strike down in the zone. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Lugo looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Reyes, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2 pitch. This is foul right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Come on, Marlins, you can do it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Come on, let's hold him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead it 4-0. Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Derek Dietrich is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Missed with a slider.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, number 12. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come from Marlins Park right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 43, Odrisamer Despaigne.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
And
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The lifetime history with Adrisimar Despaigne. He's gone 2 for 6. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the play. 1 away.
third baseman number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Underhanded flip, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The lifetime history with Adrisimar Despaigne. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. Johnny Giavotella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Johnny Giavotella.
In there, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Leo Estrada, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field, and Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Let him go!
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Giavotella stands at first with 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Marlins.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Hansel Robles trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Starlin Castro will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 62, Jose Urena.
Adrian Gonzalez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. The 1-0. Is a slider taken for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Come on now, let's go.
In now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Count is 1-2 now.
Go back to New York, man.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The center fielder, number 12,
Standing in, Juan Lagares. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A 1-0 home. He's in there for strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Dribbled up the line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He brings with him a .313 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. With runners in scoring position this season, Cespedes carries a batting line little over the .260 mark. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Let's go, shut him down.
Ready with the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 65, Robert DeSoto.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 32, Derek.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Anderson on at first, nobody out. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First and second here with nobody out. A shot down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Duo. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 12. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Number 12 retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Martin Prado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. This is on the ground over to first. Reyes out. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box now, Leo Estrada. And he lays off there, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with a man at first. Yeah. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets are out on top, 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 22, Andy Barnhart.
Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 2-1. And right into the shift. Castro has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Popped up. Beckham is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for New York, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jerry Familia.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's set, and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2-2 to count.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Conforto is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Up next,
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Let's go, Marlins!
Come on, Marlins!
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Lifetime against Familia. He's 0 for 5. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto is after it, but this will land out there just foul. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail 5-2. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next for the Mets, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Go home, Mets!
The 2-0. Line drive to center field. Brinson is right there. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Darno.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dietrich will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher.
Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
James Bruce.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Anthony Swarzak is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Anthony Swarzak.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off of down and in.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Lewis Brinson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, number 12. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-2 the final today. The Metropolitans, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Seth Lugo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Anthony Swarzak hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.